It's now time to bring to the microphone the representative for the Natural Science and Math Division, an active researcher, holder of 10 U.S. and 48 foreign patents for companies such as Chem-Dry and 3M, and professor of chemistry. Please welcome Dr. Boyd Beck.
The Division of Natural Science and Mathematics is made up of 25 full-time faculty who are incredibly talented and dedicated to helping their students. We have the reputation on campus of getting along with one another very well. We learn from each other, and all feel that Snow College is where we ought to be. Our division voted to decide who would represent us here today. I lost. Seriously, I am honored to have been asked to speak at this historic event. We would like to congratulate President Wyatt and tell him how thrilled we are to have him here. We expect and look forward to the great things that will happen under his capable leadership. I was asked to talk on patents that I have developed. I was reluctant to do this because, well, not only because of the personal slant that this type of talk must take, but also because most patents are rather complicated to explain and are often not the things that exciting inauguration talks are made of. I decided to talk about the thrill of discovery that came from working on some rather simple products that are fairly easy to relate to. When I arrived on my first job as a research chemist at 3M Company, I was asked to try to come up with something or to solve some problem using chemistry. I wore glasses and had the common experience of having my glasses fog when I came in from out in the cold, especially in Minnesota. I decided that I would come up with a product that would prevent this from happening. I knew that a thin layer of soap on glasses would temporarily prevent glasses from fogging, but I wanted to make it more permanent. You've probably never thought about this, but fog is small droplets of water that are curved like tiny lenses. These lenses prevent you from seeing through the glass. Soap causes the fog droplets to wet out the glass and form a continuous sheet that you can see through. I decided that if I could chemically attach the soap to the glass, that this would be a more permanent solution. I was fresh out of graduate school. As inexperienced and naive as I was, I tried something that most chemists know would just not work. But I didn't know that, so I tried it, and it worked. I was amazed. I took the solution right out of the reaction mixture and wiped it onto half a sheet of glass, and it didn't fog. I rinsed it and rubbed it, and it still didn't fog. Talk about the thrill of discovery. I was really excited. I did a lot of tests on this treatment and found that it was a monolayer, or a coating that was only one molecule thick. It was the end of October, and we were doing outdoor testing. I had treated half of each window on my car, and it was the morning after Halloween, and I came out and found that someone had waxed my windows. It had rained that night, and this is what I saw. At first, excuse me, a little technical difficulty here. I'll show you this in just a second. But anyway, I saw that the wax had come off of the glass as though it were a self-cleaning surface. And this is actually what it was. It was not only anti-fog, but self-cleaning. We call this product Clean and Protect. Now, we thought that was pretty good, but we found that there was a better use for it still, and that was that it prevented picture and sound loss in audio and video tape due to static. 3M makes a lot of tape, and they told me that they could make much more money if they would improve those products rather than produce the product that I had proposed. Another one of my favorite patents involved the removal of red Kool-Aid stains from carpet. The removal of these stains is rather difficult. If any of you have tried to do it, you probably know that. But these stains, the reason it's difficult is that the red dye in Kool-Aid has some of the same dyes that give carpet color. I worked on this project during the Christmas holidays, and I tried everything I could think of, and nothing would remove the stain unless it would remove the color as well. I decided that I would try it again next summer, and so the next summer I got out the samples that I had worked with, and to my surprise, one of the spots was missing. It just was not there. I could only conclude that the reaction had worked to remove the stain, but that it was very slow. Again, there was a thrill of discovery because I knew that there are things that you can do to increase chemical reactions, increase the rate of them. And so I tried all of these and finally got it to go in a few minutes. We call this product Red Alert. While I worked on this project, I gained a better knowledge of what dye chemistry was like. I saw how easy it was to dye a carpet red with something as simple as red Kool-Aid. I decided that if I could come up with a colorless dye, I know that's an oxymoron, but a colorless dye that would bond to all of the dye sites on the carpet fiber and prevent future stains without changing the color of the carpet, that we would really have something. We patented this product and call it simply Chem-Dry Stain Blocker. At the present time, I am working with several Snow College faculty, students, and others in the area on a mobile biodiesel plant. Local farmers grow oil-bearing seeds. We remove the oil from the seeds and then convert it to biodiesel. What is left over from the seeds we feed to turkeys, and this increases the omega-3 content of their meat. Utah State has recently asked us to join forces with them on their $6.5 million biodiesel project at Utah State. I know that my time is up, but I would just like to tell you how much I love teaching here at Snow College. We have a tradition of caring for students here. I love the students that I work with and the colleagues that I am with and work with all the time. I have talked about the thrill of discovery, but I get just as big a thrill out of seeing and helping my students achieve their goals. I once had a teacher who helped me. Without his help, I would not have been able to do any of the things that I have told you about today. Anything that I can do for my students is but a minor payback for what he did for me. I thank you for your time.